Hello everyone, my name is Cameron. I'm a coach from Kickoff, online personal training platform, and today we're going to do a 15-minute flow to focus in on our lower back and our hamstrings. So let's get started. Today we're going to stand at the top of our mat, coming into our mountain pose. So when we do our mountain pose, our Tadasana, we want our feet about hip distance apart, pressing into the mat, and then you want full body engagement from your feet going into the earth, engaging your legs, lifting your kneecap, tucking your tailbone in slightly, engaging your glutes, engaging your core, belly button towards your spine, rolling your shoulders back, arms at your sides, fingertips, energy coming out, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky, chin slightly tucked. Close your eyes here if that feels comfortable. Soften your face. Feeling nice and strong here, letting everything else go. Big inhale and open mouth exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, gaze follows. Maybe taking a tiny back bend here as your thumbs go back. And then as you exhale, slowly fold forward, letting everything go. Relax your shoulders. Let your upper body get nice and heavy here. So relax, little bend in your knees. Inhale, slowly roll back up to your mountain pose. Arms come to your sides. Taking a few breaths here. Really noticing how your body's feeling today. Sometimes we get so caught up with everything, we don't really pay attention too much to ourselves. So this is exactly what this time here is for. Inhale, arms sweep up, thumbs go back slightly, gaze follows. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Go ahead and take your hands behind your knees and release them together. Nice bend in your elbows as you draw your upper body closer to your thighs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Chin tucks, really rounding in your spine here. And then slowly letting go of your grip, bring your hands down. And then slowly step your feet back. And then bring your knees down to come into your tabletop position. So remember having your core engaged here, nice flat back, flat lower back. And then we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly, reach your heart forward and through. Gaze goes up towards the sky. Then exhale, round. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. And exhale, chin tucks to your chest. And then slowly come back to neutral. And big toes come together, knees come out nice and wide. And then slowly sit your hips back to come into your child's pose. Hands walk forward. Head comes down. And you can have a block underneath here to support your forehead or your chin if that feels better. Just seeing how your breath is, how your body's feeling. Then slowly walk the hands in. Come up. Slightly tuck your toes hip distance apart, then lift your hips up nice and slow, tailbone reaching up towards the sky, coming into our down dog. Your heels can be lifted, pedaling out the feet one by one. And then finding stillness, bring your feet together, toes to touch. Then inhale, right leg lifts. Then exhale, step your foot forward in between your hands, back knee comes down, and then you'll shift your hips back, straightening your right leg, toes will come up. So here you want your knee about underneath your hip, your leg straight. You have a little micro bend in your right knee, toes actively coming up, so flexing towards your face, and then you're just going to fold over your leg here. You can have blocks underneath your hands here if that feels better. Staying with your breath, never holding your breath through your practice. You might feel super tight here, and that's okay. Trying to relax those tight areas with each exhale. And then you'll slowly begin to shift your weight forward, begin bending in your right knee, and then your hands will come to the inside of your right foot. You can shimmy your foot out to the side a little bit, and then relax your hips towards the mat. Heart reaching forward, up and forward, chin slightly tucked. Again, you can have blocks underneath your hands here. And only go as far as you comfortably can. So if you look more like you're up here, then that's okay. You kind of just want your body to guide you to what it needs. And listening to your body. Just because you get into a pose doesn't mean you need to stay in it. And then we'll slowly shift your hips back slightly. Right foot will come back to meet the left. And then knees together this time, come into your child's pose. So knees together will really help focus in on your lower back versus with your knees out wide, then it's focusing more on your hips. And slowly shift your weight forward, hands press into your mat, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up, down dog. Other side now, so feet come together, root through your right foot, inhale, left leg lifts, exhale, step your foot forward, back knee comes down, and then shift your hips back, straightening your left leg, toes flex towards your face. One side might feel a little bit tighter than the other, and that's okay, it's normal. You really want to be pulling your left hip crease back so that your hips are even. So you don't want your left hip super far forward. You kind of want them in line square facing to the front. Relaxing here, you can let your head get heavy. Then you'll slowly begin shifting your weight forward, bending in your left knee. Hands come to the inside of your foot, and maybe your foot shimmies out a little bit to let your hips relax down to your mat. Heart reaching forward, chin tucked, and close your eyes here too. Trying to keep your weight even between both of your hands. And then slowly shift your hips back, foot comes back, and then come into your child's pose. Knees together, knees apart, your choice this time. Slowly relaxing down, hips come towards your heels. And then slowly come up. come to a nice comfortable seat. Legs crossed. Just do a few gentle twists here. Once you find your nice comfy seat, you'll inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, twist over to the left, hand comes down to your knee, opposite hand comes behind you, twisting, maybe looking over your back shoulder. Taking your inhale, then exhale, release. Then inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, twist over to the other side. Staying with your breath. And then releasing. And then you'll slowly come onto your back. Nice and slow. Staying gentle with ourselves. And once you arrive here, bring your knees up to your chest. Squeeze them nice and close to you. Maybe rock from side to side. And then go ahead and let go of your grip. Feet come down to your mat. Hands come to your sides or resting onto your heart. What we'll do is we'll windshield wiper our legs back and forth. So just letting your knees fall to one side and then the other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Observing how your lower back feels. And then when you get to the left side, you can just stay there. Arms can come out to a T or cactus arms. Palms face up. You can look over your right shoulder if that feels good. Inhale, lift back to center, and exhale over to the other side. Inhale, center. Then your right knee, bring him over to your chest, and then let your left leg come down. Interlace your fingers around your knee and bring them really close to you. Bring your knee over towards your armpit. And then have your right hand let go, and then bring your knee over towards the left side. If you want to, you can straighten your right leg if you want to. If that feels good. You do that and you're like, ooh, no, I don't like that. Just go ahead and rebend your knee. Again, this is your practice. Doing what feels good. And slowly bring your knee back. Give it one more good squeeze and then release and switch. So hands wrap around your left knee, squeezing your knee close to you, bringing it over to your armpit, and then slowly bring it over towards the right. Either with your knee bent or your leg straight. And slowly bring your knee back to center. Both knees come up to your chest this time, wrapping your arms around them. Bring your head up, nose coming up to kiss your knees, tensing everything up for 3, 2, 1, and then releasing everything down onto your mat, getting nice and comfy. Maybe putting a blanket over you or a pillow underneath your lower back sometimes feels really nice. Take 3 deep breaths here as you relax your entire body, softening your forehead, giving yourself this gift of stillness. Staying here for as long as you like. If you need just a few more moments or maybe a few more minutes. When you're ready to, just slowly, gently get up. No rush. You don't have to get up when I am. Wherever you're at. And just take a breath with me. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. Thank you everyone for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.